A city under siege, a killer who strikes without warning, and a detective who must outthink a mind consumed by chaos. To Catch a Killer isn't just another crime thriller, it's a chilling dive into the darkest corners of human nature. Released in 2023, this psychological thriller brings tension, mystery, and realism together in a way that keeps you on edge. Now available on Netflix, it has sparked conversations among crime thriller fans. In this video, we'll break down its gripping story, unforgettable performances, and whether it's worth watching. Stick with us until the end to uncover lesser-known facts about the film. Welcome to Movies Review. If you love in-depth reviews and movie breakdowns, make sure to subscribe into our channel and hit the like button for more content like this. Baltimore, New Year's Eve. Fireworks light up the sky, celebrations fill the streets, and then gunfire. A sniper strikes, unleashing terror on innocent civilians. Chaos spreads as police scramble for answers. Among the officers on duty is Eleanor Falco, a young cop haunted by her past. She isn't high-ranking or well-connected, but she sees what others don't. Her sharp instincts catch the attention of Special Agent Jeffrey Lamarck, a seasoned FBI investigator leading the manhunt. He recruits Eleanor, seeing in her a mind capable of understanding the darkness they're hunting. As the investigation unfolds, clues emerge, each one leading to more questions. The city holds its breath as Eleanor and Lamarck dive deep into the mind of a killer who seems invisible. Every moment pushes them closer to the truth, but at what cost? The final confrontation isn't just about justice, it's about survival. Shailene Woodley delivers one of her most intense performances as Eleanor Falco. She doesn't play her as a fearless action hero, but as a real person, flawed, determined, and fighting against both the system and her own demons. Woodley's performance is raw and immersive, making us feel Eleanor's desperation and brilliance in equal measure. Ben Mendelsohn brings gravitas to Special Agent Lamarck. He's the kind of investigator who has seen it all, tired, skeptical, but still determined to make a difference. His dynamic with Eleanor is one of the film's strongest elements, a mentor-student relationship built on mutual respect and frustration with the system. Ralph Ineson as Dean Posse, the sniper, is chillingly effective. He doesn't rely on loud outbursts or exaggerated villainy. Instead, his quiet menace and eerie detachment make him all the more terrifying. Every moment he's on screen feels unpredictable, adding to the film's suspense. A crime thriller's power lies not just in its story, but in how it's told. Damien Sifron's direction is sharp and unrelenting. He strips away the glamour of Hollywood action films, delivering a grounded and psychologically tense experience. The film's visual tone is dark, almost suffocating, reflecting the weight of the investigation. Baltimore isn't just a backdrop, it's a character, with its cold streets and shadowed corners adding to the film's eerie realism. Night scenes feel unsettling, while even daytime moments carry an air of unease. The cinematography pulls you in, making every interaction feel like a ticking time bomb. Crime thrillers often receive mixed reactions, and To Catch a Killer is no exception. Many critics have praised its realistic approach, gripping tension, and standout performances, particularly from Woodley and Mendelsohn. The film avoids over-the-top action, choosing instead to explore the psychological burden of law enforcement and the unpredictability of crime. However, some reviewers have pointed out that the pacing can feel slow at times. While this allows for deeper character exploration, it may not appeal to viewers expecting a fast-paced thriller. Others feel that while the film is well executed, it doesn't completely break new ground in the crime genre. Overall, To Catch a Killer has left a strong impression, earning respect for its grounded storytelling and immersive atmosphere. Whether it's a masterpiece or just another thriller, that remains a point of debate. Some crime thrillers shock you with action, others haunt you with their story. To Catch a Killer. does a bit of both, but does it leave a lasting impact? Let's break it down. One of the biggest strengths of this film is its commitment to realism. It doesn't glamorize law enforcement or turn the investigation into a high-speed chase. Instead, it focuses on the psychological and emotional toll of the hunt. The tension is slow building, the characters feel real, and the film isn't afraid to explore the flaws within the system. Shailene Woodley delivers one of her most grounded performances. Her portrayal of Eleanor Falco feels raw and unfiltered. She isn't a super cop. She's a person struggling to prove herself while carrying the weight of her past. Ben Mendelsohn adds another layer of depth with his weary yet sharp-minded special agent Lamarck, making their dynamic one of the film's highlights. The cinematography is another standout. The dark, muted visuals create an eerie atmosphere that lingers throughout the film. Whether it's the haunting silence after an attack or the quiet intensity of an interrogation, the film knows how to build suspense without relying on cliches. That said, To Catch a Killer isn't a flawless masterpiece. The pacing is deliberate, sometimes a little too deliberate. While some may appreciate the slow burn approach, others might find certain parts dragging, especially in the middle act. Another minor issue is that while the film tries to subvert genre expectations, it still leans on familiar crime thriller tropes. The troubled detective, the bureaucratic frustrations, and the emotionally damaged killer, these are all elements we've seen before. The execution is strong, but it doesn't completely reinvent the genre. Absolutely. If you enjoy crime thrillers that focus more on psychology than action, this isn't a fast-paced, shootout-filled blockbuster. It's a tense, methodical investigation that explores the dark corners of justice, trauma, and human nature. If you're looking for a thriller with deep characters, eerie atmosphere, and a gripping sense of realism, To Catch a Killer is worth your time. But if you prefer high-energy crime films with constant twists and turns, this one might feel too slow. So that's our deep dive into To Catch a Killer. We explored its gripping story, strong performances, and haunting atmosphere. While the film isn't for everyone, it delivers a tense and realistic take on crime investigations that lingers in your mind. But now, we want to hear from you. Have you watched To Catch a Killer? What did you think of the story, the performances, and the overall execution? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to discuss. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Movies Review for more in-depth movie reviews and summaries. Your support helps us bring you more great content. Stay tuned for our next review. You never know which film we'll uncover next.